Hello everybody, and welcome to another nighttime here on the WD Streams. Today, well, Bison is going to be released, and right now Street Fighter 6 is currently under maintenance. So I might do something else for a little bit until it's ready. I don't know if it'll be ready by like 11:30 or maybe even just not till midnight. If I had paid attention to any of the time frames of any other stuff was released, I'd probably give a more affirmative answer about when, but it is what it is. Also, I responded to Sylveon, but it was, I don't even know what day or time frame Sylveon responded, aka Violet. So, but Dr. Red, good to see ya. Yeah, I guess the stream has come to an end. Cool on that. It was a interesting looking deck. I didn't see too much of it. Heard some stuff though. Boy, you got really unlucky with the Silene. That Silene match was probably the most hilarious thing, and kept being discarded. I don't know if it kept being milled and then he got it back anyways and then did some things late game. But like hour-long match, was that all one match? It was crazy. Just I couldn't see it, but I got to listen to it. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Also, Braden, good to see you. How you doing tonight? So with that, let me first off with that, so the game auto detect is on. We'll turn on Street Fighter, so it'll say that, oh, you know, maintenance. Actually, it says downloading content. I guess it's already done. Wow. All right, cool. Good. I'm all about learning the Bison. Now, was it now? I was making fun of it because it's like in Street Fighter 5, he's like, now face the mighty Bison. And people call him Bison as a joke. The things like Pepsi and all that other kind of stuff. So he's like, it was Bison, this is a nickname. It's like, now base the fighty Bison. It would be funny or something, but gotta let people know about the joke. Especially if they weren't around for Street Fighter 5. Yeah, you did finally win out in that one. Yeah, I think I finally heard you saying that that opponent conceded. Cool. All right. So the first half of downloading content is done. I might be doing the install portion now. Take a look. Steam is now installing it. Yep, at 0%, but it'll get there. Hey, at least we don't have to wait too long for the actual game frame itself to show up, to be there, to be playable. We didn't have to wait long for Bison to be here. Just had to wait for it to go through maintenance. If they started it at 11 and it's done by 11:20, that's impressive. Probably started sooner. I wonder if they started their maintenance at like 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, there goes Street Fighter. It's turned on now. The other boxes, so I can see everything in totality. I'm wondering if I should turn like the gain of volume back up on this thing. I don't want every last little like chair hit and like squeak and blink and dink to be picked up as well. You know, even though I have a noise gate turned on. But I could just move closer. Boop, do things. I could be here all night adjusting my mic. We're not going to have a microphone adjusting stream, but do still need to go cook my tortilla or quesadilla thing. Dinner, real quick. Currently under maintenance. Start in offline mode. Okay, so maybe Bison is available, but matchmaking is not a thing. Let's check. Yeah, those aren't available. Let's check options, audio. There he is. So M.Bison is here. We can probably check out his tutorials and his arcade mode. Pretty cool. I'm gonna make certain to set his music. Undying Desire. Okay, clever name. We got Nautico. It's almost like insulting him. Like, hey, remember when you got Raging Demon? I was like, I'm Bison, and then next thing you know, some dude grabbed you and you're just knocked out. I was also gonna give him Psych Out Kills stage. You have the crazy chili dog too. And maybe Circuit. I don't think I give him too many people Circuit. I'll double check my kudos as well, see if I got enough to throw in more music. For the mighty bison. So I listened to a couple of these songs down here. Ruin, Dance Theme. I don't know about Auras, I didn't like hear anything, but these are all good. I'm all for hearing these songs. I put them on for every single character. It was a lot of work to do, but got done. Let's see. Crossed my mind. Oh, I can't even check how many, like, 5 different points I have. I'll leave it right here because it's a nice, quaint song. In the good old COD pipeline of you stream Splatoon playing. That's a heck of a pipeline. Splatoon to COD Doom pipeline. Little did they know. Maximilian Dude, I think he is reading the whole thing. He's reading something. I have no idea what he's reading up on, but I'll probably catch up on it later. He'll probably make a video about it. Drop it off on the YouTubes. I wonder how many people are going to be labbing M.Bison all night. I wonder how long I have to wait for matchmaking to come back up. Hopefully not too long. That's right. You know what? Let me see if we can find you guys a nice, quick song. I'm going to go make that food real quick. Just eat it. Grab a thing of tea. We'll have libations today just to try and chillax a bit. Just put the heck on because it's good. You know what? I like this song, and I hope everybody else likes this song too. Ben's theme in this one is actually really good. And I've seen people have been listening to this stuff for like a long time, but here we go. Alright, we'll leave that on. I'm gonna do a quick BRB and get the stuff. We'll get there. Just give me a moment because it's been a day, and it's gonna be a night. So I'm actually gonna put on the old BRB screen, but I don't plan on taking too long. I'll leave the microphone on too. Jump scare everybody. So yeah, catch that and see you in just a moment. I promise I'll bring you all back some extra nachos. Fun for everybody. Hey, Dr. Red, if you're still around, you're listening in the background, you hear things, stick around because I'm going to tell you about a nice, fine beverage that is, I'll see if it has things in it you like. But it'll still be a moment before I describe it. Right. I think I've completely run out of table space. Everything I have here, but I'm ready to get started. Ready to learn the things. Ready to describe this beverage. Be like, you need to stop by the store sometime and pick up some good ones. And let's see here. It fires my button. I can turn the screen off. I have not used this screen in a while. You know, I should shrink up the BRB a bit. Like the main BRB. What, this thing's set to scale? I can elongate it, it's not set to scale. LOL! You can kind of see the arm breaking off a bit. Toon's arm hidden behind the thing all those years, huh? Maybe we'll mix that with new stuff. So, I'm M.Bison. Pass a good song. No hitbox and other noise-making controllers today. Let's get this PS4 controller in, and I'll hope for the best. I hope I don't have to get like another PS4 controller soon or something. One without the extra like nub on the top of the thing. As good as it is. Oh, that button clicks that because I've not clicked in the game. Ooh. Fighting ground. So Bison is actually, he's always been pressure based. He's always been very like set up and then like give like pressure, put pressure on your enemy and attack them. And it's less about like always doing the combos rather than like keeping them like pinned down to the point you finally crack them open, then just bam, get your damage. They made him really slow in Street Fighter V. I think in Street Fighter 4 he was normal, maybe comparative to Street Fighter 2. 5 they completely changed him up, made him a lot more like Alpha, where he didn't have Psycho Crusher, he threw fireballs instead, and all that. But we use this new costume so it gets shown off, and then I'm going to go to his classic costume because, dude, it looks good. Like, he reminds me, I agree with people, he looks a lot more like Capcom vs. SNK 2 version M.Bison, which were brand new sprites during that time frame. And those were his best looking sprites. That was the best looking thing ever. So, I'm going to learn a few things about him first. Go on, go to the back. And oh, by the way, so Professor Red, or Professor Dr. Man Dude guy who's red and does the Pokemon things, card game things. Hitchhiker is the brand. Point of Confusion is the name of the flavor. And it is a white stout with coffee, maple syrup, cacao nibs, vanilla, and hazelnut. This thing is one of my most favorite drinks, not only from Hitchhiker, but just in general. So, hey, you know what? 5 days to birthday, we're starting early. All I'm saying. This stuff is delish. And anyone else out there who is of age, and can get your hands on this flavor of Hitchhiker, do yourself a favor. Okay? There's the best balanced, decadent, like desserty flavors. Oh, that's so good. We're going into medium forward heavy punch. So there's your standard heavy punch. There's some weird slowdown there though. Dude, it is so yummy, it's so good. Tell you what, you're still located down the street from me. I'll go, I'll drop you off a can tomorrow midday or something. Just knock on the door, bam, bam, can. There you go. So, standard heavy punch, just big overhead swing, but it probably doesn't hit overhead. Here's his actual overhead. Dude, that looks like it hits hard. Just medium to forward heavy. But normal heavy doesn't connect. Oh. But here's a normal medium. Dude, it slightly moves him forward. There's so many attacks in this game that have actually move you forward. Dude, that heel kick, I used to do that in martial arts. Normal medium punch. Like it's a shot right to the solar plexus, rib cage. And here's a forward. I don't know, we're just doing right medium punch into down heavy kick. So they did give him that style of hit, but he still has a slide, but it's down forward heavy instead. He's got a more normal sweep if you need that. That is fast. It's only got the slightest startup animation. Dude, I think his slide is faster than it's ever been. I think this is his fastest slide ever. What does that combo into? That's a weird target combo. Check out his run though. Dude, he has a super fast, like the, what do they call that? The drive rush? He has a super fast drive rush. He's got a fast dash as well. He's no good back dash, but he gets in fast. He has a terrible jump arc, like it's slow. So he doesn't have anything to get away. So he might be a little bit down defense, but he's got offense. He's got all his old moves too. But, jeez, this green dash. If the Conn Smythe to a member of the Panthers, who would you choose? I wish I could say, but I know Dr. Red would probably be able to pick one. I'm sure my uncle would as well. Doing the standard like heavy kick into sweep. The old Street Fighter classics, old 2-hit combo, which hits very hard, super hard by the way, the hardest. Some weird timing on that. Back throw. I said back throw. Dude, that's so cool. Oh, that is... Bobrovsky did play pretty out of his mind there for the saves there at the end. That's all quite the scramble. I actually got to see the last 5 minutes of the game. There we go. It's literally like... Let's do my computer again. Oh, right there. Easy enough to remember. Take a few bites here because get some foods. Bunch of day now. I'm not even doing the bandana today. Sorry. What if I mentioned right that I'm already not wearing it, but. One day without the name Shank will be the end of the world. Or would. Who knows? Right. Right. An odd timing on that. Not bad on. I got it. Okay. I'm gonna try that a few more times. So I'm getting a habit about it. We got punch into down heavy into Psycho Crusher. Oh. Darn you, Ryu. Never be a Vice Master? Probably not. And activated there, though. Wait till like. Yay! Bet you my phone's like, by the way. Sorry, go. I'm just gonna have to use a freeze thing today. Kick, punch, punch into scissor kick. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Oh. Practice on this side of it. But interesting, little cool like 5-hit diddly. Always good to practice, you know. 5 times on one side, 5 times on the other. Yeah. Yeah, you can just still do same difference, right? Why make the combo based on like the crouching, like? All mediums works, huh? You hold the down button, it doesn't work. Well, whatever. Doing old light. The old days. Make into like punch. So it has a good old double medium punch. Like into heavy. Okay. The flukiest 41 kills. Wow, alright, yeah, that sounds kind of fun. I'm gonna do this last combo and I'm gonna go over to arcade mode and learn a bit more about the Bison and why he's back after being completely obliterated in Soul Energy, from Soul Energy, by Ryu of all people. Alrighty. Why did that not counter? There we go. Alright. Arcade time. Give us a story. Bison, why are you back?
Your spirit.
Wow. He's literally just Terminator. Uses a backline weapon and most quick scoping.
Hey, what's the big deal?
No, bro. Bro, wait. Check it out. Some old geezer sleeping by the dumpster.
Oh, gross! The dude's naked too.
How's Bison feel so far? I like it. You know, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to because the way he does his Psycho Mine is different from Street Fighter V. In Street Fighter V, your two medium buttons were your V trigger. Your V trigger was kind of like a specialty move that was only because you could have two V triggers. And you could either have, you know, one or the other for each character. And we do different things for. So for Bison, his V trigger one was the mine that you place now with the hurricane kick motion, but for punch. And that's where he does the little like two-hit thing and then leaves that little orb on the people. That was his V trigger in Street Fighter V. And you know, people would place that, then you'd attack in certain ways, whether you would activate it on your own with the double medium button press, or whether you just let it time out just to keep your pressure going. It's like, oh, I finally get to work with that. That's pretty cool. He has an extra attack. I like it. It was kind of weird to find out that his scissor kick is no longer a charge move. It's a Hadoken motion. It's a Hadoken motion for the scissor kick. But it feels good. It feels like you can be a little assertive with it as usual, but it's easier to be like kind of aggressive with it than it used to be. If you got your spacing correct, then you just hit with the very last active frame with it and all that, so it's a bit safer. Otherwise, you'll be left completely open. So I'm like, all right, I like this change. I like his combos for a little bit easier to kind of understand. He's a little bit more tight on the timing, but he's not going to be as like execution heavy as Akuma. Still looks pretty cool. I like the feel of him because he's just got a little bit of weight to his like hits and punches. That's odd, as in which part's odd, or the odd that like it's no longer a charge move for the scissor kick. Yeah, that is pretty odd. And they also gave that elbow, that 2-hit mind placement attack, where is different. That's also just a hurricane kick motion. So it's like, but he's still his Psycho Crusher is back in this game. It's the normal charge move. He's got the jumping attacks. That's still a charge move. Although how you activate the head stomp is different. When you yeah, I know, right? It's just so odd, but it's cool. I like it. It's actually a decent change, and I think it's good for his kit. I think it's good that they let that be a little bit of, you can use that a bit more aggressively without like having to commit to, like, you can kind of throw that, get the few hit stuns in, maybe throw out another one, or go into full Psycho Crusher. Give and take to it. But head stomp's still there, and it works differently to where when he starts jumping, when you hit the kick button to activate the head stomp, he drops straight down where he is. So he doesn't go for the head stomp just through the jump or like via jumping and then going towards that opponent. He does his jump arc, and if you're above the opponent, then you're going to press it, go bam, straight down, and stomp them like a thwomp. And I like that change. That's a good idea. Otherwise, the flying clothesline is still the same, where he has that little bit of like jump, kind of like a double jump midair, and then he can fall down. You can control his fall. So I think he still feels the same. I think he feels like kind of just right. I don't think him having the Hadoken scissor kick is a cop out or a cheap out on anything to make things easier for people. I think it gives him just the right balance, and I'm gonna enjoy this character for certain. He's got that real like punchy feel to him on some of his EX attacks too, which hopefully I can showcase. So yeah, it feels good so far. I like this choice. It was fun dabbling in Akuma, but this one's way more up my alley.
Must have gotten mugged or something. What a loser!
Little do they know.
What's your deal, old man?
Hey, hang on.
We weren't looking for trouble. Promise.
But trouble they found.
Holy fuck!
Where'd he get his clothes? There's someone off the big guy.
Who am I? Who I am? I do not remember who I am. That being said, no matter how many street rats like you I crush, my hunger cannot be satiated.
My hunger cannot be satiated.
No.
On a Tuesday.
I may not know who I am, but what I desire is crystal clear.
I'm wondering if he has the same voice actor from the previous one to this one. What I desire is crystal clear. I have to work on my voices a bit.
So long as I follow this hunger inside of me, I will eventually find the one who will fulfill me. I will be whole again. China.
Capcom does just not like letting go of their villains, whether it be Mega Man or Street Fighter, maybe a couple other series too. Jamie, why do your intros and why do your screens like make everything slow down? So there's the head stomp, and the strength of the button that you use determines how far you'll go across the screen. So yeah, I missed that and I ended up landing like right in front of him. Check this. I had to use that right when I went for it, huh? Check this out. Gets direct impacted. Thanks, game.
Do you see now the difference in our power? Round 2. Fight.
He's got the good old stance. Bam! Knee drop. Dude, that slide is such a whiff punish. Can't leave you wide open.
M.Bison wins!
And yes, he rides his horse without any arms. Only fools dare to challenge a force they cannot comprehend. And now you are a dead fool. Wow, Bison just killing people, huh?
Mexico.
This dance, though, is pretty cool.
Interesting.
My pleasure.
Round 1. Fight.
Looks like Ken. I wonder if there might be something to that.
Here we go.
Okay, quit reading those punish. Also, yes, Bison does have a horse in a painting in the Street Fighter live action movie.
Here we go.
Yeah, I bought the sound packs with using the in-game currency for I got the ones for the original Street Fighter 2, the Super Street Fighter 2. I think I grabbed Alpha 2 so far. I want to grab Alpha 3 for the M.Bison song. Village, perhaps it was so trifling that there was no point in remembering it. Dang, Bison. Yeah, there is Bison on a horse, like Napoleon-style artwork in the Street Fighter live-action movies. That's why he has a horse. They basically took a whole bunch of different references of Bison, both like actual, external, and they applied them very well.
Make it a scrap heap. Fight.
Like his stance is a lot, even more so than in they want me to jump at that, huh? Those are more background versus K2 than 4 or 2. Street Fighter. His the horse was related to the movie.
Time to erase you.
There's something else. I forget what though. Was it?
barely worth the effort. Round 2. Fight!
Come on, that throw. That was a good level 2 super.
M.Bison wins!
You shall tell me who your master is. If they have value, I will gladly use them. Alright, have a good BRB. Have a good burb.
Unknown.
Or he's gonna face jury.
Who am I? And what is this place? Why have I been drawn here? What is this yearning? This power?
Is this Nagoriyuki's voice actor?
Battle after battle, and yet the urge still rages on. What is it?
Well, well. What have we here? What the hell are you doing here? What are you? Bison?
Bison? Who is that?
Let me tell ya, Bison's the lowest of the low. But he was supposed to be 6 feet under by now.
I see. Bison was supposed to have died. You shall tell me more!
Jury just can't catch a break, huh?
Interesting.
Got randomized into this song, lol.
Round 1. Fight!
Good on who you are, but I just hate you.
Doing one thing here, though. I think it's just this stage that's probably causing frame rate issues.
Round 2. Fight!
Oops, that was me again. Nice input reading.
I'm gonna kill you either way!
Wow, okay, game.
Judy wins! Nine! Contain your rage and follow my orders. In round 1, fight!
Here we go!
see how they keep those pokes really good.
Round 2. Fight.
What a crush.
Aim for your life. Being wrecked. Nightmare.
Solar plexus.
M.Bison wins.
Kill me? Someone like you couldn't even kill a worm if it was in front of you.
Do I resemble this man you call Bison?
You're really pissing me off right now.
If I was this Bison you speak of, what would you do?
You really want to know what I do? I'll make you remember everything you ever did. And then I'm gonna make sure you suffer and die again. That what you want to hear?
Kill me? Impossible for the likes of you. You are nothing but a squawking crow.
Wow.
However, Bison, yes, that will do. I shall take that name for myself.
What?
Bison is what you shall call me now. Although I have no desire to know your name. Satisfy my hunger. That is all I need from you.
You know, I guess there are actual wrappings around his hand, but they're drawn all scale-like. Like a snake and whatnot.
Now dance for me, Crow.
Dang, nice endings, and they've made him more sinister than ever. Wow. Alright, Bison.
Thanks for playing.
That's something.
Congratulations!
Oh, the Street Fighter V Akuma. Actually a good photo. Nice artwork. Bison and his horse. I wonder if they're really going to truly explain anything about Bison and why he's back, or... Actually, I think I know how he's back. Whatever they did to Nash, that's how he's still alive. That is definitely got to be whatever explanation they could come up with for Charlie Nash. That is definitely how Bison has still got to be around. Then who would do that and why? Is Gil still around? Is he still involved in that? I actually don't know what happened to Gil by the end of Street Fighter 3. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Our legacy, but like... Welcome back. I just beat the arcade mode. They made Bison's ending screens look really sinister. In case you missed it, but you can probably rewind a bit and find out. But I also just explained think how I think Bison has actually been brought back as well. Now I'm trying to figure out what's going on most in this artwork here. There's definitely really Street Fighter. We have, I think these were all the season 1 characters. Season 1, yeah, this is definitely the season 1 DLC for Street Fighter 5. We have Alex, Ibuki, Urien, Balrog, but Yuri wasn't DLC for that for 5, was she? Oh, maybe she was. I don't remember that far back. That was how many years ago? Oh, Street Fighter 5 Chun-Li. What about Ryu? Street Fighter 5 Bison. Okay. Interesting. Rashid? Why? Why did we get him so many unlocks? Cool artworks, though. Street Fighter 2. You know, the way that someone that's drawn that, it almost seems like it's related to the movie. But then again, those are the 4 new challengers. Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers. You know, Cammy, DJ, and one of my favorites, Fei Long. Fei Long in his Super Street Fighter 2 form could link almost any attack into any other attack, so he could put out some powerful combos. Even his longest reaching attacks of crouching heavy punch and crouching medium punch could be linked into his Rekka, and it would deal massive damage. More Street Fighter 5 stuff. Those are all the starting females of Street Fighter 5. And Birdie. Birdie at the bottom. Okay. This is definitely from like the Alpha era. Like that artwork is related to like Alpha 3 or something. Whatever happened to Abel? He was around. Abel did show up in the Street Fighter 5 story mode. He was undercover inside Shadowloo. He did help one of the characters for a quick moment. Like he helped them infiltrate. Give him get inside, and he gave him some other like card key or something or whatnot. So Abel is still around. He has been playing mole work, probably for Interpol or something. People have also been speculating we might finally see like C Viper back in this game, because she works for the CIA as well. But then again, we might never see her again because it's like, oh, she's also a mom, and they can just be like, well, she's just off being a mom and a CIA agent. But it would be interesting to see, like, yeah, we're gonna get Abel, we're gonna get C Viper back, because there are some. Almost every single Street Fighter character ever made is popular, without doubt. I mean, even Dan is super popular, and he's the joke character. So, Abel was also created under the Psycho Power experiments. So, Abel was created as a potential alternate body to M.Bison. I think Abel's more related to the whole Seth project things than M.Bison himself, but he was definitely created a similar vein to things. So yeah, I don't know how much was resolved for Abel. I can't remember that far, but I know he's definitely working undercover, and he's kind of pulling a Cammy and whatnot. You know, he's reforming his life from his origins that he has no control over. Doing some good, but yeah, he's not been playable. And people have been requesting Abel. They're like, come on, we're gonna get Abel back in Street Fighter, you know, in the last couple seasons of Street Fighter 5. All right, well, in 6 he's gotta be back, right? We'll have to wait another year to find out. Street Fighter 5 block. That was a lot of unlocks for arcade mode. How many artworks are there to unlock? I wonder if it'll give me more if I go through it again. Okay. They're not available yet, but I haven't checked to see if those are available. Let's see. Oh, I got it. Okay, so there is a like purple-green one. Yeah, I remember those color schemes. Then there's the Christmas Bison colors. We'll go for standard Bison colors. Learn a little bit more and then see if stuff's finally unlocked or whatnot. Do punish counter with this. Good timing on that. There we go, and that's a lot of damage. Let's see this one. Okay. I thought it was immediately. That can only happen during the drive rush. Gotta do that, but in the light version. Practice this part. Ooh. The first part, though. Now face the unmighty Bison. You are super unsafe after this EX version of Scissor Kick. Oh, I got that extra one, okay. Okay, I might be able to string this together. Hit it right as the one exploded. Huh. I know how to hit confirm that. That gives you so much extra time to land a hit. You could probably put the super into that if you wanted. Alright. How's... It didn't activate. That's crazy. That might be easier. Doesn't... that's upsetting. Fire Scratch for year 2. Yep, basically, we are getting M.Bison today. Later on in the fall, we're going to get Terry Bogard from SNK. In the winter, early in the year of 2025, we'll be getting Mai Shiranui, also of SNK. I said King Fires, but Terry Bogard of Fatal Fury from SNK. Mai Shiranui, also of Fatal Fury from SNK. And then we'll get Elena from Street Fighter 3. During the springtime. And that's how we're going there. Man. That's exactly what I did. That it is, and mainly also because it is the first time ever in Street Fighter history that there has been a guest character outside of Capcom. There have been other quote guest characters inside like Street Fighter games, but they were all in universe for Capcom, such as characters like Guy, Sodom, I think a few others. Like a lot of the Final Fight characters have all made appearances. Abigail, Hugo. There have been characters from, say, Final Fight. Or Zeku also now has represented Strider. He starts the Strider clan. And then Luke is almost presumed to be Captain Commando, or will start the Captain Commando lineage. So there's been characters that have been related to other Capcom games, but it is the first time. But yeah, there has been another crossover games, and it's funny that you say it's not like a Street Fighter character. Well, it's not like a Street Fighter has fought SNK character for Smash Brothers. Oh, we have something long before Smash Brothers. Try both 1999 and 2001. We have Capcom vs SNK and Capcom vs SNK 2. Mark of the Millennium. Capcom vs SNK 2 is superior to Capcom vs. Some people still like Capcom vs SNK 1. Hey, good for them. But SNK 2, CVS 2 for short, is one of the best fighting games of all time. All time. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Capcom vs. SNK 2. So man. What's TIL short for?
Your nightmare will be never ending.
But yeah. There was also an SNK versus Capcom. Of course, Capcom vs SNK was made by Capcom. SNK vs Capcom was made by SNK. It was called SVC Chaos and whatnot. But yeah, there was like one or two other games that was made on the Neo Geo portables by SNK. So there were still like one or two other crossover games. But the portable version of the SNK vs Capcom was actually a really good game. The SVC Chaos is kind of a Today I learned. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool shorthand for that. But yeah, people have always wanted a Capcom vs SNK 3. Yeah, me right here. Always wanted one. You got yep. It is hard to do the taunt thing. You have to press all 6 buttons. Find an actual like taunt button. Does it only work if you're close enough so you hit it with the first actual active box? Maybe not. Ugh. Yeah, I finally got it, yay. So, but yeah, people are hopeful. The fact that, I mean, it is quite the era for fighting games, that's for certain. Capcom's pulling off some really good stuff ever since they got rid of Ono in Street Fighter V and moved on to this new team of people. They have been superb and supreme, and I think the current lead, or one of the top dudes for Street Fighter in the fighting game division of Capcom, he's been searching the Capcom archives and posting old artwork. He said, "Oh, look what I found!" And he'll post a couple artworks a day or something. Maybe one per day. And it's like, dude is actually going through old stuff and finding old concept arts that people have always wanted to know and see behind the scenes stuff. It's awesome. So yeah, good on that guy. And then yeah, with the fact that there's going to be the crossover, like the first time in history, Street Fighter is getting an actual like guest character from outside Capcom, making that history. People are saying, I think the relationship between Capcom and SNK is looking good. I hope good stuff for the future. So we do hit as a counter. You're like, we want a regular thing in the knee press nightmare. Interesting. Oh, by the way, I think SNK did announce that there are more characters coming to King of Fighters 15. They said special guest characters now in development for King of Fighters 15. And the fact that that announcement came shortly after Terry and Mai being announced, people are like, we're getting the Street Fighter characters in King of Fighters 15. And people are like, who are we getting? It's probably going to be like Ryu, Chun-Li, and who's the third character? I'm like, yeah, they might do Ryu, they might do Chun-Li, I mean, they're working around, but maybe they'll go a little off the wall. People are like, it'll probably be Luke or something. I'm like, come on, SNK is known for a little bit of, you know, a little bit of outside the box stuff. I have a feeling they'll make it probably a very interesting choice. They could just go like number one villain. They could just be like, yeah, Ryu, Chun-Li, Bison or something. Make sure it's really changed up. Because that is quite the cast, you know, already. Different buttons and all that stuff. Yeah, we'll see. Akuma would be a little on the nose. Like Akuma, like he's quote similar style. He's a Shoto character, kind of like Ryu is. Like you have your Shoto characters and your like pseudo Shoto characters. Shoto being short for Shotokan, style of martial arts, which means you have your basic fireball, you have your dragon punch motion, and maybe a few other attacks. But those are the most basic things that make your Shoto character. So if you have Ryu and then Chun-Li, more of a she can have a charge version where she has to hold the button back and then release it to do her time. So she can be more of a charge character. She has instances where she's not a charge character either. You have to do a full half circle to do her fireball. It's give and take. Akuma is the same thing. He's just a more aggressive. He has less health, but more tools and more combos than Ryu. So it's like he would just be doing effectively what Ryu already does, but a little bit more like a more aggressive, in-your-face version. And that would feel like a real waste of a slot. People love Akuma. People really love Akuma. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, but I think it would be foolish to have. Dude, if the team, you know what? Never mind. Literally, Ryo Sakazuki, Roger Garcia, and is it? I think his name is Takuma, who's the guy who becomes Mr. Karate and teaches I can't remember the name of the martial arts. But the guy Koken, the guy who teaches that martial arts. Those three guys are literally the same three characters. Those guys are literally the same three characters, and they have been on teams before. King of Fighters 95, 94, 95, maybe other ones. Even Yuri Sakazaki is kind of close in style, and she's been on the team with both Ryo, her brother, and Roger Garcia, her love interest. They've been all on teams together, and they are all practically the same characters. So you know what? They could do a team of just Ryu, Ken, and Akuma. Oh no! When you have a team of three people that can all do Koken, Hoshoken, the uppercuts, and the multi-hit, except Roger Garcia does it with kicks. Oh, big whoop. They even have the same dashing super where they dash in and then do like a multi-hit thing that ends in an uppercut. Oh my goodness. SNK has, I've actually, you're right, you know what, Brayden, you've got a point. It could, I never thought of it, but not this, no! Alright, there has been a team of literally the same characters. All three of them on the same team, so we could get a Ryuken Akuma team. You know what? F it. That would be the most unexpected thing, too. SNK, you could do that, and you know what? Maybe I wouldn't even be mad. Oh my goodness. Three characters that each do different styles of Hadokens and uppercuts and dragon kicks, or hurricane kicks. And... I'm not ready for that. So not ready for that. Actually, SNK, if you do it though, give Akuma his hurricane kick super. Okay. Activate. Oh, it has to be normal. Got it. So glad he has the knee press nightmare back, and it's his Capcom vs. SNK 2 version. It's not just the double flip from Super Turbo. Do. So good. So regular is a punish counter. Punish. Too far. You have to do it close up, huh? Oh, I like the wind up too. kicked for that. Okay.
You will rule this day.
Huh, I have to do a little bit earlier than you expect. Got it. Well, bam. Tekken 7 Akuma? Yeah. Ooh. Tekken 7 Akuma was based a little bit on, like, what, Street Fighter 4 Akuma? Super. Okay. Man. Whoops. All this to maximize damage. Hey, Harada knew what the heck he was doing. He's like, I'm gonna take this crossover and I'm gonna make him canon into the storyline. And they just made him canon because they could. Because they could. They're like, hey, we're not only gonna take this guy's character and feature him as, you know, because he's one of the most popular. And honestly, the entire spirit and idea behind Akuma, considering how all the main characters are written by Harada, you know, with Jin and Heihachi and
Your nightmare will be never-ending. Now, fight.
can't remember Jin's, like, the son name. I remember his son's name. But the way the characters are written, like, Akuma's practically already written like a Tekken character, so it fit perfectly. It was genius. Man. Just like skip to this part. Or go. Yeah. Where's the timing on that? Okay, it's as soon as the third hit activates. Weird cancel window. I see. There we go. I'm not surprised there's a lot of these, but dude, that is like half the health right there off of that combo. You get a punish counter off of that. There we go. I'm like never gonna get that. So, alright, I'm gonna head back. We're gonna try and see if everything's ready. Hop online, get stomped. Everyone's gonna be playing Bison. We're gonna do all the mirror matches. We're gonna see who's actually trying to fight against Bison, who's trying to fight as Bison. And we're gonna laugh when I probably get Zangief Pile Driver. Still under maintenance, huh? That's crazy. Annoying too. Maybe I can fight against a level 8 computer. Those things are supposed to be insane.
Arcade versus 1-on-1.
X for range?
Underfoot settlement. M.Bison.
I will break your spirit.
Dude, what's the color? Like a lighter purple and green and a darker purple and green. I'll probably go with that. Give me the level 8 Zangief. Shandy. Plenty of peach tea here. We got all the liquids in the world here. Bison always had a very bad matchup against Zangief. Dude, those intro screens are running very horribly. I'm on monitor controls. Oh, that's annoying. Go, be careful on that.
M.Bison. I will break your spirit.
That's a thank you. Dude, this screen is so bad as well.
Interesting. I'll take on all of you!
Round 1. Fight.
Get your free SPD. Hold up, I rope here first, I think. Why does that undo? Get back down here in the thing. Yeah,
Round 2. Fight.
why is this doing so poorly? Some days just can't win, you know?
Zangief wins! Round 1. Fight!
Was Lucky doing arcade mode? Bison is stronger. I love them, the late CPUs.
Look at this body of iron!
Round 2. Fight!
Why does it do that? One second here, because even that camera messes up? That's crazy. Absolutely nutty. Guess I will just never figure it out, will I? That'll just be one problem after another. Whenever it rains, it'll always pour. I turn off the broadcaster and then restart it. Just hope for the best, I guess. It's not gonna change, though, I know. Is that the new reload mode? What is this reload mode? We're in Warzone with the smaller map? So when did this screen become off center? Can't win, huh? Wouldn't know. Yeah. Maybe that'll do it. Let me try.
Practice. Versus one-on-one. King Street.
PCB is hard.
M.Bison.
I will break your spirit.
A character that maybe shouldn't have frame rate issues. Now the screen's acting up. Why?
Interesting.
Round one.
Sounds a little bit better, but close the light, close the launch, respawn back to the battlefield. Oh, that's pretty. That's nifty. Auto respawn.
Round two. Fight.
Quad's only for that. Right. The screen's so bad up here, but they're perfectly fine down here on my screen. I don't get it. How long has it been like that? Oh. I guess movement makes like no sense. There's gotta be some dumb little thing to fix that. Gosh, the HDR goes crazy. How many options I really have? Well, I never figured out. I'll just have to deal with it. Just have to live with it. So, try another battle. Maybe it's just Bison's intro so intense that it makes everything act up. Well, Jesus was acting up too, and it should. And the only ones that act up on my screen is what's his face? Jamie. So, yeah. Well, you know what? Doesn't matter. Grab some motivation. Character. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to be having the absolute maximum amount of Bison gameplay on probably Thursday evening anyways, so you know what, whatever. As long as the gameplay comes out good, who cares about the, you know, intro, outro screens? I just don't care about it. Alright, just PM 1 o'clock. Maybe they'll be doing maintenance until... How long am I going to be doing maintenance for? Let's keep seeing if I can get a
Best versus one-on-one.
good matching against level 8 CPU. Granted, level 8 CPUs are not the best practice.
Bison.
Wish him level 8 Rashid though. I'm curious.
The wind's always on my side.
Like, is that kind of acting up? Kind of not. Oh, I'm on. Why am I on modern controls?
Simple and clean.
It's just Bison's intro.
M.Bison.
Gosh, dang it. Classic. Sheesh, man.
The wind's always on my side.
Okay, we're gonna pair it for you out. Endearing.
Interesting.
Simple and clean.
Looks like a zombie. The finest of imp breeds. Okay, but you can't do anything to Rashid. Who does that,
Rashid wins!
Round one. Fight.
Gotta react to this better. Rashid.
Round two. Fight.
Rashid wins!
I'm not probably going to face any humans today. Technically, that every outro screen. Interesting. But you can't even wave. Crazy. Fortnite's tried so much to replicate the style of COD goes for with weapons. The rush. I think they've tried a little bit of what's popular from any and everything. They've kind of done it in their own style, so at least they're kind of going in their own style for things, I guess. Gives it a little bit of what's the word? Originality, and you know, they're staying true to themselves of being like, yeah, this is a cool thing. I wonder what we do and how we would put it in our game. A game that features a lot of everything. Well, you know what? If the no build is akin to being like most other games, it might as well have that game would feel like most other games and all that, right? Like if other games where that's just third person. Yeah. Weaponized cars. Interesting. That reminds me of like Twisted Metal. Weaponized cars. You might hate it, but someone like me, I'm actually thinking that sounds pretty cool. Because it reminds me of older video games. Where your only playable character was literally a weaponized car. One of the characters was literally a dude trapped in a device whose arms were trapped in a machine, and he has two giant wheels on both sides of him. And if he took damage, he lost his arms. It's hilarious. Kind of a foreshadowing to his ending. But Twisted Metal was an interesting series. It'd be funny to see that come back. So yeah, I guess I'd have to see how they do it, but I haven't checked on any Brad Shorts in a while. I wonder how many wins he's up to already in this season. He's got a lot of good ones too. Well, let me get back on this grind.
Round 2. Fight.
Miserable sleep.
Rashid wins.
What makes the his car so bad? Watch him like not have stuff like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. or something. What's the Thursdays for?
Fighting ground. Round
trying like a level 8 Zangief again.
Period rival table. M.Bison.
I will break your spirit.
Two versions of Old Welsh Bison. Old Welsh Pittsburgh Bison. This is gonna be a bad matchup of this one. Might as well learn it. Dude, it's acting horribly in this screen.
Interesting. I'll take on all of you!
Round 1. Fight.
The match is worth it. Jeez. The counter. The best counter to the car is another car. Wow, nice input reading. Wow.
This is your last ride! Let's go!
I guess so.
Zangief wins. Round 1. Fight.
I actually can't keep up with that.
Round 2. Fight.
I guess someone could do that if they were like really on point.
Zangief wins.
What's kind of work is maybe I should just reset the computer when I got home. Slowdowns really bothered the heck out of me. So, alright, you know what, we're gonna call it a night here. We just got the intro to Bison. I'll make sure to get the other, like, if I get the ranking in already tonight or whatever, so be it. We'll make sure to play some ranked and all that, more Bison. And see what else I learned about Bison, because other people are gonna be labbing the heck out of him. That's what else I find out. In the meantime, I can showcase him again on Thursday. And maybe next time I'll have the slowdown issue figured out. I was able to figure it out for Apex, so we can figure out what to do for this game here. Maybe there's nothing I can do. Who knows? And Braden, hey, you know what? Even if you're complaining about a game, if you didn't like a game, you wouldn't bother complaining about it. You would just move on. So it's not like complaining is all for nothing. So, yeah, I doubt online play is going to be available right away. It's a shame. I was kind of looking forward to doing some early online matchups before people learn more about Bison. But I guess I'd rather face a challenge. I'll earn my stripes. Or not. Doesn't matter. So, have a good night. I'm going to try and be back tomorrow to play some Magic. If I do, cool. If I don't, hey, whatever. Go out there, get some good rest, have some good days, stay hydrated, because it's summer. Keep your waters in. And, yeah. Thanks, as always, for tuning in. And I hope to see you again real soon. The wheel.